stuff, Allie. Thank you. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard.
Here we go.
And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And it's Miami's ball. Lowry into the lane. Count that bucket.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Robinson with it from behind the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Lowry. Butler with the ball. No good that time. Good D by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Offensive rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovic down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Can they get it? Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Robinson with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Butler. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
It's hauled in by Robinson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson from deep. Again, the Heat misses. Utah's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Bogdanovic down low. He's against Tucker. And it's good for 2. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Miami, no good that time either. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Robinson. Left side Mitchell. Here's Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Now Lowry. Pass to Tucker.
Hey, right here.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Robinson. From downtown. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's got 7. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bogdanovic has got 9.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. The crossover. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. The shot's good.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Bogdanovic. Gobert against Adebayo. Gobert passes to Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Here's O'Neal. Driving inside. Adebayo with the rejection.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 6. From deep. And the Heat, another 3. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Adebayo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Lowry.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Lowry. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. Tucker with a screen. The drive by Butler. And And it's Butler with the jam.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Gobert with the bucket.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Now Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Lowry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's 39 seconds left in the half. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Now Gay. Whiteside down low. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedman. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3.
And Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hero for 3. Utah with the rebound. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, he really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Clarkson against Oladipo. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Oni. There's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oladipo outside. Now Hero. Morris on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Hero. Morris sets a screen. Here's the 3. There's the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Clarkson against Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Clarkson outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Oni. Shot clock at 6. Back to Whiteside. Here's Oni. On the wing, Clarkson. Off target with the 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
From the low block, they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Clarkson for 3. They shoot again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line. So still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
Clarkson against Oladipo. Hero outside.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Dedmon.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Over Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Into the lane. Strus grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Dedmon. Defended by Whiteside. Here's Strus. A shot to stop the drought. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And they'll get another chance.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Ingles finds Whiteside.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
A line change here for Miami. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Clarkson against Lowry. Gay outside. 4-3. That one is off. And Miami the other way now. Lowry left side. Pass to Robinson. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And it's in there.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Clarkson outside. And Lowry with the defensive effort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for your Jazz.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play is...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. The floater. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Mitchell with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Over to the wing. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crosses over. Crafty move. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep from them tonight.
Pass to Butler. Puts up a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
O'Neal on the wing. Checked by Tucker. Bogdanovich against Butler. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Lowry against Conley. Lowry drives in. And the layup is good off the glass.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lowry outside. Going inside. And down it goes. 2 points.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Gobert inside, counted by Adebayo. Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Tucker. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And there's a pick. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
No coverage that time.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Stolen by Butler.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And that one's good from Conley.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. Outside Mitchell. So we see the Jazz get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
Sports presents Thursday night at the... Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul left side. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. Stolen by O'Neal. And the pass to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And it's the Suns' ball. And here is Paul. Bridges left side. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, here's Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Booker. Back to Conley. He kicks to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. Comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Gobert after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. 18 feet out. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Mitchell outside. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yes, that goes in.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now, here is O'Neal. Outside Conley. O'Neal with it. Out guarded by Crowder. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Paul, right side. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a tie ball game.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. Ayton's there. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. 56 seconds left in the first. Driving inside. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Mitchell against Booker. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
It could go, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Utah in front. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Pass to Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. He dishes it to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Booker. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. The shot by Paul, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Nifty move.
The shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah leading by 4. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Conley finds Gobert. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Beyond the arc. Crowder pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got 5.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Driving. Oh!
2 minutes.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Paul with the ball. He has 5. There's the dish to Ayton. Gobert with the block. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
.131 left in the first half of the game. Crowder with the steal. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Paul kicks to Bridges. That shot misses. And Utah the other way now. The Jazz shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Outside Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker, guarded by O'Neal. Booker the pass to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 5. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Dancers dance team.
Ingles against Crowder. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Ingles. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Clarkson right side. Back to Whiteside. Down low. Clarkson finds Gay. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Clarkson scores after the quick crossover. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Jazz, 22.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3 spot.
And when you are are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Johnson. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Back to McGee. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Pass to Oni. Dishes it to Ingles. Gay inside. Payne covering. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 11. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Nader. Shoots from 14. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
With the drive. Payne dishes to McGee. And he lays it straight in.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Passes it to Oni. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Into the lane. Yep, it counts. Ingles has got his second best.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Payne passes to Nader. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Johnson. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And there's the pass to Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
1:04 left in the third. For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Payne can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's O'Neal. Conley with the 3, stolen by McGee. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. Gobert kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Fires from the line. No good off the back of the rim.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Paul against Conley. Over Paul. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Bridges attacking. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Phoenix foul.
Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker the pass to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. That one a little long.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Count that one. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Booker against Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From 20 feet out. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Conley with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul outside. Trying to end the drought. Clock at 6. The kick out to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shoots it up. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Crowder dishes to Ayton.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pulls it up. Another miss by Conley.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Bridges outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Up top, Crowder. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Bridges attacking. Gobert with the block. Inside, Paul with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Tries it from the top of the key. It's off. And so it's Utah with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
next, the Suns taking on the Heat. For the Phoenix Suns, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Heat, Suns, only here on 2K Sports. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. For 3, Robinson. Offensive board. Here's Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
For 3, Robinson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Booker finds Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Driving to the basket. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Adebayo against Ayton. Butler on the wing. Inside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Paul passes to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Over Adebayo. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Lowry. Here's Robinson. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Robinson against Booker. Butler passes to Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns trailing. Paul for 3. Fires in the triple.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's good.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. The drive by Paul. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
55 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Lowry drives in for 3. Robinson. That shot missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Knocks down the long J.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And the second.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Crowder. That's his first personal foul.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Paul against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And the Heat, another 3.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Crowder outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Bridges, and it's blocked by Butler.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Pulls it from the corner. Kept alive.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Left side Booker. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. For 3, Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And it's a 9-point Miami lead. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Outside Booker. They need this.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
And it's Lowry penetrating. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Robinson against Booker. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Tyler with a steal. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And here's Lowry from the arc. Paul against Lowry. The drive by Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And a deep three from Paul. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Paul's got 9.
When he pulls up way outside, Chris Paul is a confident guy who measures his shots very well.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Paul passes to Bridges. Lowry against Paul. No good on the 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Butler. Butler double team. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Paul with another miss. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-3 run. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker for 3. He drops it from range.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Booker. Robinson can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now Booker. 4 seconds left. And he can't get that one. And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Cameron Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdel Nader, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oladipo against McGee. Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. Hero for 3. That one doesn't drop. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Hero outside. Pass to Morris. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. Let's go with a three. The shot misses. And for Miami, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Morris sets a screen. Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Shamet, guarded by Morris. Puts it up from 12. Shamet, no good.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Hero with it. And it's Payne picking him up.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Up top, Payne. He's guarded by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Here's Dedmon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Back to Nader. Pass to Shamet. And Hero grabs the board.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And he recovers it. Goes back up on the take. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. They swipe it. Here's Nader. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Hero left side. Again, the Heat misses.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And stolen by Adebayo. Right side, Butler. There's the 3. Miami, no good that time either. He got it up. He can't hit that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat out in front.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Bridges misses. And for the Heat, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Robinson gets the bucket.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And here's the fast break. Tucker, no good. Crowder against Butler. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Buries it from 3.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Lowry against Paul. And here's Butler outside. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Crowder left side. Pass to Paul. Lots of room. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Robinson on the wing. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. Butler covering. Ayton, no good. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Booker against Lowry. Outside Butler. And here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Outside Tucker. For 3, Lowry. Excellent D there from Booker.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bridges outside. On target from range.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Takes the 3. Miami grabs the miss. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter here. Lowry outside. Miami, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:21 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Outside Robinson. Sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Paul for 3. That one no good. The Heat go the other way with it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo. Paul against Lowry. Down low. Here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Now here's Bridges. And here's Booker. And Butler with the block. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
It's Thursday night, and it's the DA. It's all yours. Oh, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gobert, the shake, and he sinks the layup.
Rudy Gobert.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineup. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The line for the Jazz. Royce.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Calls timeout. All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Your Miami Heat Dancers!
Lowry with the ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside. Butler against O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Adebayo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Conley's shot is off. And here's Miami.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Butler on the wing. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Passes it to Tucker. Stolen by Michael Conley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal against Butler. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Butler against O'Neal. And Butler, here we go. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Conley against Lowry. Gobert down low. And Adebayo sends it back. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another three.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Robinson for three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley with the three. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:12 left to play in the first. Conley against Lowry. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. Bogdanovich against Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich. Nails the baby hook.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gobert.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Kyle Lowry.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Now, here's Mitchell. Takes a three. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 6. Butler feeling out of it. Takes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mitchell outside. It'll count. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz. They lead by...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Good on the shot. And Brent the Wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Can't cash in from close range. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Utah with the ball. Conley up top. Lowry covering. Back to Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The assist.
Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Timeout called for the Heat. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. A pass to Robinson to stop the run. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and God's been doing this for now. Oh,
Yes, sir.
and this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it." I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
Team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Butler against O'Neal. And here is Butler. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Butler against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Butler with the steal. Adebayo against Conley. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on O'Neal. Robinson misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
For 3, Mitchell. And they recover it. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Dishes it to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 7 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Lowry to the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Butler.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Passes it to Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Now Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Feeds it to Gobert. Another shot out to Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender.
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Jazz. 29.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Heat trail by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closer. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Team foul.
Jazz leading by 9. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni to the inside. It's stolen by Morris.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Cruz. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gay outside. Whiteside inside. Dedmon defending. That one goes. Counted. Whiteside's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
Here's Oladipo. Gay with the block. And here comes the break. The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Oladipo against Clarkson. He feeds it to Ingles. And stolen by Dedmon. Hero passes to Oladipo. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gay outside. Whiteside with it. Dedmon's there. Kept alive. Tries again. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Oladipo against Clarkson. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Whiteside with it. Dedmon's there. Whiteside sets the pick for Ingles. Back to Whiteside. 3 on the clock. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Heat trail by 6. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Oladipo dishes to Devin. Goes back up. Shakes him. And Oladipo with the lay-in. Good. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Utah timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Bogdanovich. Lowry against Conley. And he drives in. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Conley. Another miss by Utah. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, they're getting stops and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Butler against Mitchell. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Conley for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Rudy Gobert.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Gobert. Conley up top, guarded by Tucker. Here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Kyle Lowry gets one up there.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Adebayo. This one for 3. Right side Lowry. Passes to Tucker. From deep three-point range, Conley grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 4. Mr. Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Lowry against Conley. The pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Butler. Here's the break. Here he goes. And no good. The D by Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul.
The Jazz shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Conley against Lowry. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Conley. From the corner, and good. He nails it.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside for Robinson. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Adebayo. O'Neal against Butler. Outside Robinson. To take the lead. Cracks in the tray. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Out to Conley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. .58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's O'Neal with the 3. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Now, here's Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson dishes to Lowry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell to stop the drought. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. And here is Butler. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton has shown a little toughness on the interior finish.
Bogdanovich down low. He's against Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges on the attack. Crowder right side. Pass to Ayton. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Conley. Fires from deep. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Over Gobert. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Bogdanovich with it. Paul with a steal. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Counted from distance. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Left side Conley. Gobert against Booker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Stolen by Bridges.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Oh, got that one up quick. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. To the paint. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. It's intercepted. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Conley on the attack. Now here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Paul passes to Bridges. Conley against Paul. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to O'Neal. Over to the left wing. Gobert inside. Is covered by Ayton. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell. A high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul passes to Bridges. For 3. They grab their own miss. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gobert. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Booker. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Dorsey, look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. Conley finds Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Bridges down low and a missed layup.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 4.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or team is weak in? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Crowder with a screen. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. For three, Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Paul can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Booker. The three is up. And Conley grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
For three, Booker hits a three-pointer. Booker's got 14.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Mitchell up top, driving in. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now.
First team foul.
Pass to Ingles. From 8 feet away, it's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
It's stolen by Johnson. Payne with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And McGee with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Clarkson against Payne. Clarkson attacking. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Shaman. Just 5 on the clock. Payne, the pass to McGee. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Whiteside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw no good for Whiteside. The Suns leading. Here's McGee. The rebound by Oni. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And he drops the first. That one drops. He ties it up. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Nader. Back to Shamet. The three. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Gay. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's McGee. It's Nader on the wing. Outside Payne. Lets the three fly. Stolen by Whiteside. Inside. Here's Gay. For the lead. Another shot. The shot comes out. Johnson with the defensive effort. Down low. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. From deep, Gay hits the trifecta. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Shamet into the lane, and it's blocked by Whiteside. To the right side. Here's Oni. No good from outside. The Suns trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Shamet. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Gay. Covered by Johnson. Gay inside. Johnson on him. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Johnson, right wing. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Oni. Puts one up from 19. 6 on the shot clock.
Suns foul. Abdul Nader. That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
Here's Shamet. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to McGee. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Oh. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Booker can't get it to go.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Booker against Mitchell. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. And he drives in. That one falls.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Rebound, Utah. Conley's got 4 rebounds now. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. Here's Ayton. Oh!
Incredible!
With a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ayton finds Crowder. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert inside. Is covered by Ayton. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Mitchell with the ball. Drives to the hoop. And Booker pulls it down. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Second chance shot. And stolen by Gobert. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Is covered by Ayton. Out to the wing. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Crowder with a steal. To the inside. Booker. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity and a three-point play. That one on Mitchell. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. Count it!
Big time shot. teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Ball passes to Crowder. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
I think you have to be cautious with guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
It's Bridges on the wing. Misses the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. Boy, a hard...
Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here is Lowry. 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Heat.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Ball passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now here is Lowry. Right side Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Pass to Adebayo.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Paul against Lowry. Paul right side. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Lowry against Paul. Butler from outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker. Now here's Crowder, guarded by Tucker. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Great touch on the 16-footer. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Lowry. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker with no one around buries the long-range jumper.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Lowry against Paul. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. To halt the run, and the bucket is good from Lowry in deep.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Paul looking around. Outside Crowder, stolen by Tucker. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the basket is good. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Tucker. One-on-one fast break. He dishes it to Robinson. The pass to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got his second basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Phoenix on defense. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, here's Tucker. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
No good, unable to end this run. Outside Robinson. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Butler. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat leading by 5.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns. Chapter.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
One for Miami. Look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Miami leading by 5. Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Now here's Crowder after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Crowder. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Crowder's got 5.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Outside Butler. On deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler with the ball. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Crowder. Paul kicks to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. Right side Lowry shoots the 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Now here's Butler. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Lowry passes to Tucker. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lowry against Paul. And the shot goes in.
CP3 is a smaller player, but he likes taking contact. Beautiful. And one.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. The drive by Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. He nails it, and we're tied up. Booker's got 5. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So Crowder feeling it out a bit. 1:19 left here in the second. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and Ayton gets double teamed. Stolen by Robinson. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Bridges against Butler. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges attacking over Butler. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. And at last, they get one to fall. He has 6.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat. All right, David, thank you.
The Heat, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader into the 3 slot. Here's Nader. And McGee kicks to Nader. Feeds to Payne. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Payne's got the first basket of the second half here for Phoenix. Oladipo with the ball. Working on Payne. McGee with the block. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Passes it to Nader. 6 on the shot clock. And it's McGee atop the key. The Suns need to get a shot off for the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Now here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Hero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Now here's Oladipo. After the miss from JaVale McGee. 8 feet away. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nader the pass to Payne. Here's Nader. To Payne. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Payne's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hero from long range. Nader grabs the board.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oladipo taking his time here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time. 1:53 left to play in the third. Suns trail by 5. Shamet on the wing. Now here is McGee. Dedmon defending. Back to McGee. And stolen by Dedmon. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Morris. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Hero. McGee. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
The Heat have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Payne. He feeds it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Oladipo, leading by 5. The pass to Hero. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's McGee. The shot from the low post is good. McGee's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Miami ahead. They lead by 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Heat leading by 3. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
It's Crowder on the wing. And Paul launches it from deep, trying to answer back. But that 3 is off the mark. The Heat shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And it's Lowry penetrating. And Adebayo throws it down.
The assist. Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. It's up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry has the open look. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Crowder, guarded by Tucker. Pocket 6. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Miami leading by 8. Lowry drives in, and the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Crowder is screen on Lowry. He takes it in. Count it, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Robinson. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Butler sets a screen for Lowry. And taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker. Crowder kicks to Paul. Back to Crowder. Pass to Paul. Down low. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Passes it to Robinson. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Paul against Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Jacks up a three. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Bridges.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Heat.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Bridges outside. Bridges with the steal. The pass to Booker. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot left block. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 2. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Misses in close. Got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Lowry. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.